And Karen Davis of First Christian Church. If you ever watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, you remember Fred Rogers asking that question, "Won't you be my neighbor?" Well, that is the question that we must ask ourselves when we encounter folks each and every day. How are we being a good neighbor to them? Are we inviting them to be our neighbor? Are we treating them as though they indeed are a valued and cherished neighbor, someone that we share community with, whether that neighbor may be next door, across the city, across the country, or across the globe? How do we see others and how do we treat them? As we continue our Lenten journey, looking for the good news that is ours and God's love and grace, we are to reflect upon the idea that good news is great love for God and for neighbor. This week we will be reading from Matthew 25, verses 35 through 40, where Jesus reminds his followers that as we care for the least of these, we are caring for Christ himself. When we offer water, when we offer companionship, when we show compassion and empathy, when we show generosity, we are doing it unto Christ as we do it to the least of these. So reflect this week on what kind of a neighbor you have been and what kind of a neighbor you would like to be, and how you can show your love for God as you show your love for God's people. Consider what you might do to show more kindness and compassion and empathy, how you might be more generous with your time and talents, especially to the least of these, especially to those who you expect nothing in return, but who need perhaps the most from you by way of your kindness, compassion, and standing with the most vulnerable. May you continue to be a good neighbor and do so to all God's people, knowing that in doing that, you are showing your love for God. May God continue to inspire and encourage you as you go forth, loving your neighbor.